Hey guys, welcome to D Mace's The Rant, and I'm D Mace, your ranter, and welcome to the channel. This is the Rant Nation. Welcome in, guys. Do me a favor, hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe. Listen, man, I am loving the comments that have been coming in. I appreciate it so much, guys. Keep it up, and do me a favor, hit some likes for me. And it's just been great. So yeah, hit the like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let's get this thing rolling, get this thing moving up. I was thinking about the whole background and everything I'm looking at. I'm changing. I'm going to be changing it. So 2025 is going to look a little different. We're going to be doing some different stuff here. So I'm excited about that, man. Stay tuned. The reason I'm on here tonight is to talk about Lois and Superman, or Superman and Lois, however it goes. I ranted a few nights ago about that show, and I stand on what I said. I said what I said. You know, I'm not even going to get into the whole diatribe, but I wanted to talk about the last episode, which was the finale of the show. Not the season finale, but the show finale. Get ready. This is going to be spoiled. Y'all know how I do. I do spoilers. I don't do no non-spoilers. I haven't done that yet. Maybe we'll do that down the road. Right now we're doing spoilers. Spoilers, get off this channel and come back later. Anyway, so I checked out the last episode. And the last episode, now, I wasn't mad at it. I was not mad at the last episode. Yes, I was not mad at the last episode. I wasn't completely enthralled and overjoyed about it, but I wasn't mad at it either. I wasn't mad at it because in this episode, they gave us strong Superman, and he was kicking butt, and I loved every minute of it. He was taking his licks too, but he was kicking butt too. And I was so glad to see that. The strong Superman, the Superman. I love that. He kicked Lex's butt. Jeremy Johns, not Jeremy. I keep saying Jeremy Johns, not Jeremy Johns. Jeremy Irons. Sorry, Jeremy Johns, if you ever watch this, I'm not talking about you. Jeremy Irons. If that's what John Henry Irons. Yes, he plays still on here. He did good. But anyway, I'm not mad at this episode because it was a nice little crescendo. It was a nice little closeout to this particular show. Superman and Lois, they got to make things right. You know, people's lives got better. All these kinds of things. Steel and the mayor got married. I'm not mad. I can't really complain about this. This was a really sweet episode. I should say it was a sweet episode. It was a sweet goodbye to everybody. At the end of it, you see Clark narrating, or Superman narrating, the rest of his life as they're going through the montage. And you see him narrating the rest of his life, and how he says, you know, that even with his father-in-law's heart, he lived to about 70-something years old before he died. And you got to see him and Lois growing old together. You got to see the boys growing up and getting married and having children, and Clark and Lois being surrounded by the children and grands, and they're having a good old time. And you get to see this. And then what ended up happening is it got kind of sad, because Lois's cancer came back, and she died, in Clark's arms in bed with her sons around, and that was really sad. It was like, oh darn. And then you get to see Clark get older, and he's hanging out with my man, and so he has his heart's given out, and so Clark dies, and so you see him walking and nodding to everybody who was part of the show and things like that. It was just a very sweet, heartbeat kind of ending for this particular show. Again, I wasn't overjoyed by it, but I wasn't mad at this episode. It was a good episode. It was a nice episode. And I just really love the fact that we got to see the strong Superman finally, and he got to kick butt in this last episode. Thank you, CW. Thank you for giving me that. I appreciate it. And unlike Smallville, woo, I'm get on here one time and do a rant about Smallville. Now, those of y'all that know Smallville, that's like 20 years ago. Smallville was good, but how it ended? Oh, I was so mad. I wanted my 10 years back. Anyway, we'll get into that some other time. But one thing I did see that I loved, you got to see Superman in his suit, of course. He was always in a suit. But then you got to see the boys in their suit. I was like, yo, they got suits on too. Nice. This was a nice, sweet episode. It was a nice kiss, farewell to the series and to the fans of the series. So I'm not mad at it. Tyler Hoechlin did a phenomenal job. The cast did a phenomenal job in their roles and who they played. I was not mad at any of their acting. They did a great job. They worked with what they had, and I was not mad at them. Hats off to them. I want to see them in other things. Yeah. So this was good. It was a good episode, and I'm not mad. I'm not mad, guys. Goodbye, Superman and Lois. So now we look forward to CW closing down. Or at least if they're going to stay open, stay away from DC and stay away from any superhero stuff. Go ahead and just do your little frilly whatever stuff that you do. Do that. Leave the DC stuff alone. Leave that DC stuff alone. Because you had some good properties and you screwed it up each time. But we're not going to rant because this was a sweet show. This was a to the fans and to the show. Tyler Hoechlin and the crew, congrats. You guys are phenomenal actors, and I enjoy watching you on television. I want to see you guys in more things. May they have blossoming careers from here. I'll be watching. But Superman and Lois, bye-bye. So that's the video for tonight, guys. I don't have anything to rant about. It was sweet. Let me know what you thought about it. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Have a good one.